Turning now to IT Mate, the Delphi murders jury will not hear about Odinism or possible other suspects in the trial of Richard Allen.
Yeah, the judge issued that ruling this morning, and it could mean jurors won't hear huge parts of the defense's strategy. IT Mate's Cody Fisher is tracking every twist in this case. Cody.
At trial, the defense team will not be allowed to talk about Odinism, ritualistic killings, or any of the 9 people they're pointing the finger at as the people who killed Abby Williams and Libby German.
This order from Judge Gull was a complete loss for the defense, and it comes after all the confessions are being allowed in. They're looking to be in a really tough position for this trial.
Wednesday's ruling by Judge Gull said the defense team's theory that other people killed Abby and Libby during an Odinism ritualistic killing did not meet the legal threshold to be allowed at trial.
In order to present a third-party defense, such as Odinism or anything else for that matter, you have to show some sort of a connection between your theory and the actual crime.
Anya Kane and Kevin Greenlee of the Murder Sheet podcast told me there is a good reason why the legal threshold is so high for that type of defense.
What you're essentially doing is accusing other people of the murder and labeling them as child murders. So we can imagine why there is a high threshold. If I'm an attorney, I can't just go into court and say, maybe Bigfoot did it.
This ruling may free Richard Allen's attorneys to have a more traditional defense strategy.
The defense does not need to prove Richard Allen innocent. They only need to raise enough reasonable doubt.
Based on testimony in court, Kane and Greenlee think the defense team could try and focus on cell phone records from one of the girls. In court, the defense focused on the phone connecting to a cell phone tower early in the morning and receiving a lot of text messages.
If the girls were still alive at 4:33 a.m. or if the killer was there with them at 4:33 a.m., then the killer couldn't have been Richard Allen, because Richard Allen was at home in bed with his wife at that time, presumably.
Richard Allen's defense team can appeal this ruling before the trial. The host of the Murder Sheet podcast said the defense could also choose to postpone the trial in October to come up with a new defense. For IT Mate, I'm Cody Fisher for WishTV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook for updates.